तुझ्या काळजात चिप्पाची पळाय तुझ्या सोयमात तुझे पिंतोर आसा कोठाय पाखटे फुलोंक उडोंक जाय तुझे रासा तुझ्या काताचा बांधारी आसा सगळ्या लोकांचो तेंको तुका गोल मारून बाय दाखोय तेंका
Draft rules and regulation are like this. First we'll follow the sequence. So there will be chits with number 1 to 6 would be put in a pot, and the clubs will have to pick the chits as per the order. So it would be Goa Velia Saints first, then second Pendulum Dolphins, third would be Albert Princesses, fourth Kumkoling Warriors, fifth Santa Cruz Cavaliers, and sixth Flaming Orange. So a ball with 6 names of players in the position will be circulated as per the sequence and decided one. Round 2 will have the sequence reversed from 6 to 1 in descending. Round 3 will have sequence changed from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6 and so on 4. Contract signing. The clubs will sign a contract with the players as prescribed by GFA. The signing and registrations would need to complete by 10th November 2017.
Estate Pereira.
Fourth, Kumkolim Warriors.
Mayflower Kolako.
16, Flaming Oranges.
Pooja Pujari.
Kumkolim Warriors.
Lina Gowns.
For Panjim Dolphins.
Sushmita Jadhav.
Sushmita Jadhav for Santa Cruz Cavelosan. Congratulations, ma'am, you made Goa proud. We have Regina Pereira on the stage.
It's a great occasion to be with all of you today, and because it was 40 years ago that the Women's Football Association defeated Mohun Bagan and got the trophy for Goa. In '76 we were the runners-up, and at that time there were a whole lot of people. I would like to mention their names because sometimes people are forgotten, in the sense those who have contributed a great deal. They were Mr. Joe Vaz, Vishwas Vainankar, Albino Valish, Alex D'Souza, Vilas Sardesai, Tony Botello, Anil Angle, Phyllis Faria, and at that time the secretary was Jyoti Botello, Clara Gonzalez, and a whole lot of women with strength and determination. These girls were practicing hard, Giuliano, and a whole lot who were here. Unfortunately, the captain of that time, Rekha Kamath, is no more on this earth. She was a great player, and we will always remember her. It is indeed very nice that Vedanta's Women's League has been formed, and it gives a fresh opening to the women's football game.
In the month of May 17, Vedanta Group and the Cesar Football Academy had announced about empowerment for women. There was vision, and today we are in action. I'm very grateful to the Goa Football Association, especially Juliana, who has spent almost 6 months in guiding and helping us finding a way forward. My only message for the young kids, young girls who are going to be, you have the legends here, the big inspiration and motivation for all of you. I would request you all to be very, very disciplined, manage your time from your studies, and also make a great sacrifice for the cause of football. But this platform was very, very badly needed for us. We got it from Vedanta Group, supported by the Goa Football Association. And I want to say that most of the young girls which are coming up forward should be inspired by your presence, should be inspired by your performance at the national team. And we should be a supply chain for the Indian football team in the years to come.
It's a very important day in Goan women's football history. Obviously, 40 years ago, Goa celebrated their first ever triumph in National Football Championship over their arch rivals West Bengal in the women's football arena. And today, Women's Football League has been launched with Vedanta coming together with the Goa Football Association. And I have with me the chairperson of Women's Football with GFA, as well as the league commissioner of Vedanta Women's Football League, Juliana Colasso Gurjaon. Ma'am, you must be really thrilled today.
Yes, it's a very exciting day, and a day when you feel that something has happened for women's football, because for a long time we were a little low, but now I'm sure women will Fudevos. This anthem says Mukhartsol, so I'm sure all our footballers will go ahead.
Obviously, the biggest moment in women's football came 40 years ago, and you were very much a big part of it. So,
Yes.
give us some highlights of that glorious day.
Yeah, it was such an exciting day because the stadium at Kampal was packed. There was no place. They were sitting on the sidelines also. It was 10,000 and above. I think many of them who were here were little children at that time pushing in.
Oh.
Yeah, and we were determined that we should win. And actually, our team had really practiced very hard. We understood each other as a team. And here I must make special mention of our coach, the late Mr. Jomel, who really guided us and helped us. And our captain, late Miss Rekha Kamath. We miss them today, but they were like our guiding force. And each and every player of the team deserves credit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a teamwork. It wasn't any individual work.
Uh, how were the opponents that time? West Bengal, they were.
They were very good because they were the champions for the first 2 years.
I see.
They
And you all had lost the finals, previous finals?
just the previous year we had lost
76.
to them, yeah. And they had, I think they had a number of India players in their team, at least 7 or 8. They were very good players.
Okay.
And they must have never expected to lose. But we also were determined, and the crowd, with the crowd support, I'm sure that played a major role. Because during that time in Panjim, everybody knew us, the motorcycle wallas, the fish everybody knew that, okay, these are the Goa players. So I know we missed all that, the media, the facilities. You know, we used to walk all the way from, we used to stay at Santines. Mr. Anil Angle gave us his flat to stay. We used to walk from there till Panjim for lunch, go back, come back again, go back.
Absolutely hard to relate to all those days. Anyways,
But it was, it's a pleasure to be there, to think of it today.
Absolutely. How did the women's football had a slight decline?
See what happened, you know, our first association started by Mr. Jovas, late Mr. Jovas, and then the actual association was headed by President Mrs. Vijay Devi Rani.
Was it the Goa Women's Football Association?
Yes, it was not associated with GFA. It was a separate association because there was a separate federation
For women's.
for
game.
women's. Yeah. So only later in 1988-87 the federations merged.
Okay.
That was the government directive, so they merged, and then here also we merged. Then there was always only a chairperson in the subcommittee of the GFA.
Okay.
So I think it didn't carry on, you know, with Mrs. Rane there. She was always after
So it was
us
something
on the run.
exclusive then
Yes.
dedicated to women's football.
Yes,
Later on,
yes.
it got drowned into
Got
men's
exactly.
tournaments.
Yes,
as well,
exactly.
probably. So now it's a great new beginning, and
Yes,
how
a
do you
wonderful
hope to
beginning.
take
a
it
wonderful
forward?
beginning. I'm really grateful to Vedanta because we've been planning this for so long, and also to the village clubs. That's very important.
Yes.
You know, they came forward and they agreed to the draft. We've done a very fair draft. So I'm sure they all will be happy, and our players also will be happy because they'll get a little push also in their lives. And I'm sure in years to come, these players will really be very good for Goa.
I'm sure it would have been a very big exercise to finalize this draft. What sort of mechanism you had in place to scout, and how the young players? I mean, who's the youngest and all? What's the young age?
Oops, the youngest may be Karishma.
Okay.
Sub-juniors, juniors we didn't consider. Only seniors.
Seniors.
And this she represented in the seniors.
Okay.
So we have actually about 30 of the girls who are here today.
Yes.
They practice every Sunday. We've made this so that, you know, they do well in future. So they practice every Sunday.
Okay.
They practice now at Margaon. Otherwise, they used to practice at Duler. So out of these, what we did, the goalkeepers,
Yes.
6 goalkeepers we put in the first draft. Then the best defenders, they were all from this 30. And for the others, we asked them to register their positions. And that was
On their own, they
on their
came
own.
forward,
Yes,
other
we
players.
through the press,
Yes.
they came forward, and to our surprise, we were expecting like 120. We got 138, which is a very big number.
My name is Michelle Castana. I'm from Kurtori. My position is midfielder and I picked for Panchim Dolphin.
My name is Ashrat Pereira. I'm from Parra, Mapsa, and I'm a goalkeeper. And I'm picked by Goa Villa Saints.
My name is Cynthia Lobo. I'm from Pennem and I'm picked for Santa Cruz Kavilosim and I'm a defender.
My name is Avya Vas and I'm from Kortalim. I'm picked for Goa Vella.
My name is Valanka D'Souza. I'm from Nuveng, Margaon. I'm playing for Kunkolim clubs.
Which position?
Defender.
About the league, actually we wanted, after so many years, GFA took a step to a women's league. It's a great thing. We are very excited to play for this league.
It's just a start now for us because after so many years we are playing. We wanted this platform to play at this level. So looking forward for this league.
Nothing much, just very excited for this league. That's all. That's all. Yeah.
Otherwise, what would the tournament be for you all to play when this league wasn't in existence? Which all tournaments were you all playing in?
Only nationals, senior nationals.
That's after selection trials.
Yeah.
There was no regular league or regular championship.
No, no, no. This is the first time we're having a league. Yeah.
That's
We
what.
should have university nationals, or we should have intercollegiate leagues.
That is Goa University
Last period,
tournament.
yeah, Goa University.
For training, our coaches are very good. Like the ground and all, it's good, and we are having practices like every Sunday and all. So this league, it is a very good opportunity for girls, especially like to prove themselves. And we are really very excited to play this league. That's it.
We wanted this league to happen because after nationals we are not even playing anything. So we are excited.
Michelle Castana is also part of the Indian national football setup, but I think you have not been playing in the last couple of tournaments. You gave it a slip because of your exams or something?
Yes, because of exam I could not play for last state team.
So now, how do you plan to, fight back for your place in the Indian national team?
Only thing I have to work hard. Again I have to play for state team, and then I can get a squad.
So are you going to give your full attention to football, or are you ever going to take a break again in future for exams and all?
No. Now exams got over. Now it's time to focus. Yes, it will be a boost for also for upcoming players to become a good players and to get select in the Indian team.
We have with us Aino D'Souza of Goa Vella Saints. This is basically the women's team from the Goa Vella Sports Club. I know, what was the thinking behind having a team in this inaugural Vedanta Women's Football League?
I think our primary motive was giving a platform to the women. Especially, it is like it said before, also empowerment of women. So it is a platform for the women to perform, which is not given to any other state association in the women's league. What has been done by Vedanta. So our primary motive was just to promote the women in Goa and give them a good platform.
Shri Antonio Botelho. At the Women's Nationals in 1977. Working tirelessly in midfield to link up with the strikers. A former international, she imported all international stars.
I thank God for this day and for all the blessings in our lives. The joy in our hearts are overflowing, as on this day, 40 years ago, we sweated, worked hard, and played our best to give national victory to Goa. We do miss our coach, John Rimelo, and our captain, Rekha Kamath, this evening, who were instrumental in our victory. As a vice captain, it is my privilege to thank you all for this togetherness and care. On behalf of each player of our team, I thank our president, Mrs. Vijaya Devi Rani, for all the encouragement and support she gave us, which today we proudly acknowledge. Thank you, ma'am. We love you. We are grateful to the government of Goa under dynamic leadership of Mr. Pratap Singh Rane, who gave us opportunities to get steady jobs and be secure in our lives. Thank you, sir. I am short of words to thank the President of us, Mr. Amitona Furtado, Mr. Albert Culasso, and each of the members for reliving this wonderful day and bringing us together and really making us feel so awesome. God bless you all.
The Girl Child Goa Football Association has taken a very important step to carry on this legacy of women football in this state, which perhaps after 1977 slowly started dwindling, and finally we could not see any women football anymore. So we were committed, we were actually time and again discussing how to revive women football, and today was the occasion, the 6th of November 2017 as against 6th of November 1977, that precisely on this day we have launched a new chapter to bring up girls. We had a registration of 140 girls when we were expecting about 90, and we are launching a league with 6 clubs which will start from the 18th of November. I think that is a big step the Goa Football Association has taken. Thanks to all my colleagues here from the Goa Football Association who relentlessly work for it, and of course our sponsor Vedanta that has come forward. There are a lot of things that can be done, and Silveran एक important सरकाराचो इश्यू टच केल्लो. सरकाराकडे आमी हें करूंक जाय, तें हँड होल्डिंग करूंक जाय, पूण सरकारानूय आमचें हँड होल्डिंग करूंक जाय. विजय जाणा, विजय काय खूब फावटी पयलो, आतां तो सरकारान आसा, सरकारान आसचे पयलीं ताच्या लक्षान हाडलेलें आसा. करूंक जायना अशें कांय ना. तो जरी टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग मिनिस्टर आसलो, स्पोर्ट्स म्हजो न्हू तें न्हू, खरें म्हणजे इट इज अ कलेक्टीव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आमी जे प्रश्न मांडटा तुजे कडेन, हांव समजता विजय आमचो फ्रेंड कसो हे सगळे प्रश्न व्हरतलो फुडें. टायम टू टायम रिलीज ऑफ ग्रांट्स इज अ मेजर इश्यू. विजय बाब, हांवें तुका सांगलां पयलीं. आतां आमी पयर संतोश ट्रॉफी रनर्स अप जाल्ले, ते जर ग्रांट रोखडेंच मेळ्ळें जाल्यार एसोसिएशनाकूय हेल्प जाता. सो अश्यो अडचणी खूब येता, त्यो तुमी मदल्यो अडचणी काडून उडोवपाक जाय, आनी जो पर्यंत त्यो काडून उडयना जाल्यार तें कितलें अवघड जाता तें आमकां खबर आसा. सो आय थिंक this is the occasion, it's a very happy occasion. It's just a off the cuff remark that I have made because Mr. Silvera said something about Goa Football Association's involvement. Yes, we are involved and we will be involved because that is a commitment which we have taken upon ourselves. That is a challenge that we have taken upon ourselves, and we will not leave any stone unturned to see that the football ecosystem grows. आज भुरगे कित्याक ना फुटबॉलान? आज फुटबॉलान भुरगे ना कित्याक टायमूय चेंज जाला. सगळे लोकांनी मेळून हो विचार करपाक जाय. इट इज नॉट जस्ट एसोसिएशन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. If government is putting funds in this sport, it also has to be channelized properly. I have told the Chief Minister now when he was the chief guest for the function in Panjim. So when everything cohesively works, only then you can see the results. So I believe, let this day be a day of commitment. The 6th of November will be another Women's Day for us in this state of Goa, particularly when it comes to football.